Hey guys, Andrew again from Man Review. There are many full-size pistols on the market today, so picking one can be a daunting task. Maybe you are new to the gun world and you might not even know what would be considered a good feature or just some niche bells and whistles. I understand that some people are under the impression that you would need to invest a lot of money to get a solid handgun. There are many of those out there that are quite expensive, such as the P320 or the 1911. To be fair, their prices are somewhat justified since they are excellent handguns. Unfortunately, the high price tag can put a lot of people off. Those that need or want a full-size service handgun but do not have the disposable income might assume that cheaper handguns on the market are worse. That is only partially true, of course. You should not buy a sketchy and cheap handgun from an unknown manufacturer. At the same time, a solid handgun does not have to cost you an arm and a leg. There are many options out there that fly below the $400 mark, and we will take a look at 10 of them today. The FMK 9C1 Gen 2. Here we have another polymer frame semi-auto handgun. In terms of size, it is similar to a Glock or a medium frame Taurus. There is a good reason why many handguns are usually around this dimension. It is the sweet spot that offers a balance between concealed carry without sacrificing performance. The FMK 9C1 features an accessory rail for optics or lasers, a 14-round magazine, a very comfortable grip, and a low recoil feel when shooting it. It definitely punches above its weight as it performs well enough compared to other handguns that are much more expensive. To drill in the idea that it is an American gun, FMK stamped their guns with phrases such as "proudly American" and "thank you, U.S. soldier" on the ejector, and "freedom" and "liberty" on the side plate. This is the length the company is willing to go to show its patriotic devotion. Beretta Thunder 9. The Beretta Thunder 380 closely resembles the popular Walther PPK pistol, but we are not talking about the Beretta Thunder 380. We're talking about the Beretta Thunder 9. What is the difference? For one, the Thunder 9 resembles the P88 pistol, also from Walther. While Walther has discontinued the P88 production, you can at least grab the Thunder 9 for below $400 MSRP. It comes in either a full-size config with 17 rounds or a compact config with only 13 rounds. Speaking of options, the Thunder 9 can be had in matte black, nickel, or two-tone finish with polymer wrap around the grip. This short recoil handgun comes with a steel slide and aluminum alloy frame, a reversible mag release, and an ambidextrous decocking lever and safety. In short, it is a comfortable pistol for both lefties and righties. The Thunder 9 also comes with an internal lock which allows you to disable the gun with a security key that you get with your purchase. That way, children cannot do much of anything with the gun unless they also got their hands on the key. Many South American countries adopt the Thunder 9 as their duty sidearm for very good reasons. It is cheap and reliable. I would say that this is one of the most overrated budget service pistols today. Smith & Wesson SD 940. At first, you have the iconic Smith & Wesson M&P, but then the company flopped when they released the Smith & Wesson Sigma. However, they redeemed themselves when they pushed forward the SD9 chambered in the 9mm and the SD40 chambered in the 40 Smith & Wesson. The SD series are miles above the Sigma line in terms of quality. Even then, Smith & Wesson sells the gun at a very affordable price. The best part is that all of this is intentional. Smith & Wesson manufacture the SD9 and SD40 for beginner shooters and those who have a low budget. Both are striker-fired, polymer-framed pistols with a stainless steel slide. To sweeten the deal, they also get a Picatinny rail on top for optics. One notable feature is that the gun's triggers are double action only, or DAO. That means the trigger pull is a little longer compared to other pistols on the market, but that does not mean the triggers are gritty. With the SD9, you have 16 rounds in the mag. If you go for the SD40, you get 14. Taurus PT111 G2. This technically does not fit into our list of full-size pistols, but I just cannot pass up this recommendation. The G2 is a compact pistol for concealed carry, not for duty use. That said, it is one of the most value-packed pistols on the market. The double-stacked magazine allows you to have 12 rounds to work with, unlike single-stack designs found in the Smith & Wesson Shield or the Glock 43. Moreover, the G2 can pull double duty as a general-purpose handgun if needed. It is also very affordable. You can get it with either a stainless or blued steel slide. Other than that, it is your standard striker-fired polymer frame pistol. There is a manual thumb safety on the slide and a security lock system to disable your gun. I highly recommend the PT111 G2 if you are really on a tight budget and want a reliable handgun. I should also point out that if you want one chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, there is the PT140 model for that. It holds 10 rounds in the magazine. Taurus PT92. If you know the Beretta 92FS, then you would also recognize the Taurus PT92. Like many other pistols on the list, the PT92 is Taurus's attempt to replicate the iconic 92FS, and they did a pretty good job at it. They managed to make a high-quality clone of the 92FS, and they even managed to introduce one major improvement. You see, the PT92 puts its safety on the frame, not the slide found on the Beretta. One problem with having your safety on the slide is that you run the risk of accidentally engaging it while racking the slide. By moving the safety down to the frame, Taurus effectively eliminated the problem. Moreover, you can carry the PT92 around cocked and locked as a safety, and the decocking are placed in different positions, which is not the case for the Beretta it attempted to clone. The standard magazine can hold 17 rounds, although you can trim it down to 15 or go for 18 rounds from Metgar if you want. The full-size duty pistol is quite hefty, but it also helps with recoil management. The barrel is fixed as well for improved accuracy. Hi-Point C9. To tell the truth, any Hi-Point models will make the list here. MSRP for most of these guns is around $200, which is insanely inexpensive. Street prices are likely to be even lower than that. These models also come in various chamberings such as 9mm, 40 Smith & Wesson, 45 ACP, and 380 ACP. Of course, at that price point, you should expect certain shortcomings. The guns are heavy, low on magazine capacity, long on the trigger, and are not the most beautiful guns you ever lay your eyes on. But these are just some things you need to sacrifice for a very budget handgun. But that does not detract from the fact that the gun shoots pretty well. At the end of the day, it is the only thing that matters, right? The C9 comes in a hard case with a Kershaw knife as well, as if you are not getting a lot from your purchase already. While the gun itself does not offer much in terms of shooting enjoyment, it definitely fits the description of a reliable and inexpensive handgun. Yannick TP9 SASF. Manufactured by Yannick all the way from Turkey, the Yannick TP9 is one of the more popular budget handguns in the market today. The TP9 series is Yannick's attempt to clone the Walther P99 and PPQ series, and I say they're doing a pretty good job. Good enough that the TP9 magazine works in the PPQ. The TP9 comes in two flavors, full size with 18 rounds or compact with 15 rounds. Since it is a clone of the P99, some models have a decocking button on the top side of the slide and have double action and single action firing modes. Some other models only come with a single action firing mode. But my recommendation extends beyond the TP9. Many people believe that Yannick offers some very high quality pistols at a low price point. So if you have the money, you can also grab other pistols from the manufacturer. To sweeten the deal, Yannick also throws in a Serpa-like holster as well as a cleaning rod with every purchase. The Walther Creed. This is a further development of the PPX pistol from Walther, which is also a budget pistol. The Creed is a hammer-fired, polymer-framed, and double-action-only pistol that brings together the low price tag of the PPX with the comfortable and ergonomic frame of the PPQ pistol. You get 16 rounds in the magazine, and the gun itself is also value-packed. SAR B6 and B6P. These are the guns that are often overlooked. These pistols come from a Turkish manufacturer, and their designs are derived from the CZ75 handgun. The B6 comes with 16 rounds in the magazine, and the B6P has 13. Their barrel lengths are 4.5 inches and 3.8 inches, respectively. Both pistols are manufactured to be adopted by the Turkish military and police forces. They are designed to have an impressively long service life of 25,000 rounds. Ruger P Series or the SR Series. Ruger pushed out the P Series handguns and advertised them as affordable and reliable handguns, and they did not lie. There are plenty of guns under the lineup that is very good options. I recommend getting the P89 if you can, but production for this handgun is discontinued. If you cannot get it, go for the P95. If you still have no luck, try the SR Series like the SR9. Like many other handguns from Ruger, these are very comfortable to use. At that price point, do not expect any fancy aesthetic to go with your purchase. However, you are definitely getting a reliable and accurate handgun, and that is what is important. And there you have it, folks. These are my top 10 picks for pistols under $400. Of course, I am only talking about buying guns brand new on the list. However, I highly recommend you go for used guns if you can. More often than not, you can get pretty good deals for guns whose MSRP goes way above your budget. Most of them will be in pretty good condition as well. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Also, hit that bell icon so you do not miss out when a new episode comes out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next episode.